Here we go. What a beautiful soul fam. How is everyone doing? Got only a couple people in. We're gonna wait for the rest to come in. If they decide to come in. A lot of things to talk about today, guys. Including, you know, the things that we are overcoming in the spiritual, in the collective. And of course, the numerology. The symbology behind the numbers that you are seeing in your day-to-day, which most likely awoken you to spirit. Yes. Alright, my beautiful friends, my beautiful soul fam, let's invite spirit in for this another wonderful live, of course, here on Edgar's live show. Yes, let's invite spirit in with your heart and with your mind. Yes. Like you guys are seeing, I'm gonna wait maybe a little bit more for more people to come in, but basically today we are going to be speaking about the numbers, the significance about the numbers. Hello, Omkra. You're seeing number 24? Perfect. I'll get to it in a little bit, alright? Let's just calm the energy a little bit. Yes? Calm the energy. Bring a little bit more Zen energy. Yeah? So we can relax our spirit and we can invite our spirit guides in. Yes? Awesome, awesome. Hello, FSBS. How are you doing? Hello, Singing Bird. What up? I got the keys. How's it going, man? Hello, Mr. McCur. Hello, Mr. Merck. I'll just call you that. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Awesome, awesome. Aaliyah, what's going on? Meditative, what is going on, my beautiful soul family? How is everyone doing? Good evening, Edgar. And everything new. 24 is the number I keep seeing everywhere. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so let's get right into it. We're going to be talking about the numbers and the synchronizations of the numbers. Most of you guys, okay, the way you were awakened to spirit was through numbers. Yes, this is the easiest way for spirit to be able to speak through us, or to us. The codes of the matrix, the codes of the simulation, yes. And like we know as spiritualists and alchemists, every single thing in the universe has its energy and its properties, yes, and we give it the energy and properties by believing in it. So every single number that is a synchronicity that you're watching has an energy behind it, yes. A lot of the times, most of the times, the energies behind these numbers are specific to you, especially if it's like a 2-digit number, like a 21, 24, 28, things like that. But if you are seeing 333, 444, 555, 666, all of these type of numbers also have their own codes, yes? And again, it just depends on whatever it is that you are going through in your journey, yes. Awesome. FSBS. Zen energy is needed since I felt energetic at this moment thanks to my cat. Let's go, FSBS. So, what did you overcome, FSBS? Go ahead and tell us. I would love to know. I would love to know. Yes. Okay, my beautiful friends. We're going to start with just the simple, I know I'm using a lot of the Palo Santo, but I really need spirit to be in here. Yes. Okay. When it comes to the numerologies and the significance behind the numbers, okay? Again, it is indicative of wherever you are in your journey. And it also depends on the type of light worker that you are. Usually, if you're the type of light worker that's destined for some, to make a lot of money, right? Because there is a lot of light workers that are destined for abundance this way. It doesn't mean that you can't manifest your own abundance, but some people's destinies are that exactly. So if you're this type of destiny, right? The numbers that you're going to be seeing the most for sure are 8. Okay? 888, 8888, or even 58, right? If you see this number repeatedly, right? This is the number of abundance, okay? If you're watching, or if you're seeing the number, and I put it on my title here, the number 28, the number 28 is the number of money, okay, in numerology. Why? 8 is the number of money and karma and abundance, okay? If you work on your karma, you will receive your abundance. Very simple, right? Depends on what abundance means to you. It could be lots of money or just freedom. Yes. But 28 is very significant, my friends. 28 is very, very significant. Yes. Okay? 28 is the number of money. If you guys are seeing the number 28 on license plates, right? When you look at the time, you see 28. Your destiny is of abundance. Okay? Your destiny is of abundance. Now, you can manifest even, right? You can manifest this number for yourself as well. Like, even right now, let's say you take in what I'm saying and believe with your heart that 28 is the number of abundance, right? Now, if you believe this truly with everything, you are going to begin to manifest a timeline where you're going to start seeing 28. Yes? Because you believe in this 28 and then you believe it's going to bring you abundance. It helps with intention, my friends. Yeah. Okay? Now let's look at what the numbers have to say. So 2 and 8, if you add them together, it's a 10. But in numerology, you want to reduce them. So it's a 1. The 1 energy is the masculine energy. It is the forward energy, forward-thinking fire energy. Okay? If you see 28 all the time, you are destined to have a life of abundance, yes, that requires you to take action for it, obviously. Okay? We have to look at how the numbers add on to each other through numerology, yes? And then when we believe in these numbers, we create the abundance for ourselves. Okay? Now, I think Omkra here said, there it is, 24. You said that you're seeing the number 24 a lot, okay? So, for anybody that is, again, remember, you guys are going to have numbers that are specifically for you, okay? Like 24 might even be just specifically for you, Omkra. When you started seeing this number, 24, what was the theme that was going on in your life? Yes? Right? Let's say you just awoke into the spiritual, okay? And you're healing your energies, and you got some type of clue, right, towards your abundance, yes? Some type of clue towards your soul's purpose. Maybe I'm supposed to do content or whatever, right? Just using that as an example. Once you got this realization, even if you don't believe it yet, right? There's some type of realization, and then you begin to see a number. That number is tied to that energy of the realization or download that you got. Okay? So remember what you were learning when you first saw the number 24, right? Okay? Now, let's look at it through numerology. 2 is the number of the feminine energy, which is love. 4 is the number of work, right? It is work, routine, law, and order. That's the number 4 in numerology. So, and then if you add them together, that's a 6, right? Which is the number of family. This means that possibly for you, Omkra, you're going to be finding these things in your journey, right? We already know that all of us light workers here are moving through love, right? So we're going to see the number 2 a lot. Okay, number 2 is a feminine number, compassion. Okay. Now, if you're seeing 24 a lot and there's no significance yet for you, or you don't know yet, what it's probably telling you, yes, is that you might get a family later on. You might find your family, or you already probably found your family, right? Your soul family, it could depend, yes, through doing your internal work. Number 4 is the number of work. 2 is the number of compassion and your heart. You're doing your internal work. As number 4, you can find possibly your soul family, okay? But guys, as light workers and alchemists, we have to be very aware of these lessons, yes? And very aware of where we are in our journey when we see these numbers. The universe isn't just showing you numbers just to be like, here you go, Omkra, here's 24, okay, bye, right? It's not doing that. It's showing you that because it's matching to an energy, okay? Sarah, 5151 made a big appearance for me today. Interesting. Just today, Sarah? When you guys see also, numbers are so incredibly important, guys. I mean, I'm almost betting for sure that most of you guys had a spiritual awakening through numerology, right? Through seeing numbers, through seeing 111, 444, all that. You were awakened to the spiritual, okay? They're very, very important because they are codes of the matrix, guys, okay? And each code, again, depends on your life path, your journey, and even your soul's purpose and all that stuff, yes? My life path is 33, and I have been seeing 333 a lot. Interesting. 333, when you see the number 333, and 444 as well, it means your angels, your guardian angels are close to you, okay? But, like again, I think Sarah said she was seeing 5151. Okay, and she only saw it today, possibly. If you guys are seeing, right, and this is something that I noticed in my own journey, if you're seeing one number, but just like one day, and then like a month later you see it again in that one day, or you know, whatever, there's a theme going on with you that day, right? Again, there's always a theme or a lesson or something that's going to elevate us to the next spiritual growth and spiritual level, spiritual evolution. And the universe is always sending us guidance, right? Sometimes a lot of us, we don't have the intuition yet to be able to hear our guides or our clairaudience enough, right? So they show us through numbers, right? Through the algorithm of this place, yes? And so if you guys are seeing numbers like that, right, and it's just a one-day number, like you see, only saw it like Thursday or whatever, or Monday, right? There's a theme going on there. There's a theme and a possible karmic loop that you are missing, that the number is showing you, yes? Always look for the lesson in things, guys, and there's little lessons in between each day as well, that if you are learning it, you're close to learning it, or maybe you missed it, your angels and the matrix will always, you know, they'll show you numbers through the matrix. That's how they do it, okay? They show you codes. I heard number 10 is a sign of completion. 16, end of cycles, mostly starting with 10s. It's ending of something I feel like. Interesting. I guess it would depend also what numerology you are looking at, right? And again, also the intention that you have, because we are the ones as the consciousness that give these numbers power, right? The numbers wouldn't mean anything if we didn't believe in them, right? We are the ones that give it meaning because we manifest things, okay? So it's the same with anything else. Hello, BD. Thank you for being here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, used to be addicted to checking on what he was doing. Although we still might be in contact, he seems to appreciate and respect my decision. Let's go FSBS. Sorry I didn't read that. Let's go FSBS. All right, that's right, that's right. All these things require time and courage and learning and being able to be aware of the lessons. See, I guess going more to like a twin flame journey thing right now, I guess, or just with any karmic relationship, possible karmic relationship or anything like that. The hardest part is to not fall for the lower game, right? If they did something bad to you, if they cheated on you, they messed you up, or they broke your heart, or they're just a bad person, right? Whatever. It is easy for you to respond in the energy that they are shooting at you, right? It's very easy because you're just matching the energy. But again, that's what the lower self wants. Yes? The lower self wants you to match that energy, right? But our higher self, our true self, our spiritual self wants us to let go of this energy, right? And not be hateful, spiteful for it. Just let go, thank it for teaching you some type of lesson, whatever it was, for your spiritual evolution. And it's funny, once you affirm, right, that you are grateful for this experience, even if it was a negative one, man, your evolution is just going to go up high and you truly feel it. Yes? Then that way, now you're up here, and the people, right, that are down here are no longer going to come your way, because you're not magnetizing these type of people anymore, because you've healed. Yes? That's the more difficult part about these relationships. But anyway, back to the numbers. All right. Ravenous again with the super chat. My brother, thank you so very, very much. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. You are awesome. Okay. Yes. No worries, Aaliyah. No worries at all. No worries. For me, I often saw 555 when I was about to join within a Brooks life. It's awesome transformation time. Let's go. That's true. Yeah, correct, FSBS. The 5 is the number of change, right? And here's the cool part, guys. If you, if you are seeing 5, and it doesn't have to be in order. That's another thing too. The only reason they're in order, like 555 or 333, is just to get our attention, because we're so asleep in the matrix, right? It's just to wake us up to spirit. A lot of us got woken up through numbers. I'm almost 100% sure that most of you guys got woken up through numbers, right? Or at least, the awareness of the spiritual activity was through numbers. Yes? 777 is daily for me. See, 777 is a very, very spiritual number. See, that I don't really get 777. I usually get 888 or 999. I rarely would get 7. I used to get a lot of 77s in the beginning of my spiritual awakening. So the number 7 in numerology, at least the Pythagorean numerology, is the connection to the spiritual realm. Yes, the 7 is basically the gateway, right? Anyone that has a life path 7 that knows, right, has one foot in the spiritual realm and one foot in the physical realm, because the 7 is both logical and spiritual at the same time. So it's basically the connection, the medium between the spiritual realm. Yes. So with you, Nikki, since you are seeing lots of 7s and it's daily for you, right? Most likely you have 7 in your chart, almost 100%, right? Or you're probably a life path 9 or a 2 or an 11. Yes. But basically what's going to happen, or what's going on in your life at this moment, is that you are connecting to spirituality. See, right now your journey, all your journey, and basically what it is telling you to focus on is to focus only on the spiritual realm. It's most likely, Nikki, that you are in a, almost like actually it doesn't feel like you're in hermit mode, but it's most likely telling you to focus only on the spiritual. Yes? Some of us need this message more than others. Some of us can be distracted, and it's not our fault, right? But we can be distracted by the 3D. We can be distracted by negative opinions, yes? We can be distracted by people that misunderstand us, yes? People that don't understand the light worker journey. People that don't even know what an alchemist is, right? They don't know. And that's okay, yes? The 7 is there to remind you of your importance of the spiritual journey. I know it's that because it was for me, yes. Because I was dealing with a lot of, let's say, outside negativity when I first was waking up to the spiritual realm. And I was seeing 777 all the time, yes. So again, it's just a reminder of the spiritual realm. It is a reminder to go in hermit mode, go into loner mode, yes. So you can access the within, yes. All right. If life path 11 and life path 33 are both master numbers, what is the difference in levels? Or I don't know how to ask. No worries, I got you. Okay. I love these questions. I absolutely love numerology. Okay. Life path 11. Let me turn this up a little bit. Can you guys hear the music? Is it too loud, or is my voice not loud enough? Let me know, guys. Okay. So life path 11, life path 22, and life path 33 are master numbers. They're only master numbers because they carry. It's kind of loud. Okay, cool, perfect. Let me turn it down. There it is. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah. So master numbers are only master numbers because they carry one number and it's doubled, right? And remember, with numerology, it's never about just adding it, right? It's also about the individual numbers that are there, right? So if you're a life path 11, right, you can, since it's 11, it's a 1-1, you can add those together. That's how you do numerology. So you can get one number, right? So if you add them together, that's a 2. So technically, life paths 11s are actually just life path 2 with double the power, right? With double the influence, yes, and double the leadership skills. Why? Because 1 is a masculine number, is a leader number. 2 is the heart love number. So if you're a master number 11, right, your life path is number 11, you are a leader. You have 1 in you, right? Literally 2 ones. That's a lot of masculine energy. It's a lot of leader energy, yes, but you are leading with your feminine. You are leading with your heart. Yes, that's why a lot of us as light workers, a lot of you guys are life paths 11. Yes, because a lot of you guys are destined to lead in some form of way, but lead with love. Yeah, okay. So life path 11 has the power of influence. Okay, the life path 22 is, if you add 2 and 2 together, is a 4. Yes, the 4 is the number of law and order. It is the number of routine. It is like a Virgo. Yes, everything has to be fucking perfect. Yes, routine here, work hard here, sit down and write and work hard. That's the number 4, my friends. Yes. So a master number 22 is going to be more, and by the way, number 4 is more of a masculine number as well. So a master number 22 is going to be more in the physical. Yes. Yes, they move with their love too, because there's 2 2s in there. Yes. But instead of being out there like a leader, they're more sitting down and creating. They are the creators. They are going to create big things. And I mean, and it could be behind the scenes as well. I mean, big businesses, big companies. But again, if you're a light worker, this is going to be for the good of the new earth. Yes, this is why you are very much needed, and why a lot of us, when we are just starting this journey of spiritual awakening, especially if you just started this year, it's going to take time, my friends. It's going to take time for you to get to where you need to be, right, molded, to then go on your purpose, right? So, master number 33, what is the difference between that? Master number 11 is influence. Master number 22 is builder. You're going to build some things. Master number 23 is like celebrity status. Yes. It is like a number 11, yes, but with more of this. Yes? Speaker. You speak. Yes, everyone loves you as well. Big family, and you're a big time speaker. You could even be a motivational speaker. You could even be, TEDx, all that stuff. That's what the 33 is. The 33s literally change. They cause a big change. By the way, the number 33 is a very, very, very significant number, even just in spirituality on its own. Okay? You're a 7, Omkra. Awesome, awesome. Just saw 222. I think 2 is balance and probably 2 or 1 is about union. Yes. 2 is harmony. So it's balance. Yeah, it's a feminine number. It's the feminine energy. So it is balance, harmony, empathy, love. Yeah. Emotions, water. Yes. I saw season 7 during the last live. Let's go. By the way, guys, also, right? Numbers are also tied to energies and spirits on the other side. So the number 777, all 3 numbers are actually tied to Merlin, the wizard. Okay? The energy of Merlin. Remember, the energy of Merlin, he's an old wizard that is wise and he gives guidance, right? He can be one of your spirit guides, 777 is tied to Merlin. If you guys are curious about that, or you didn't know. Arnav, hello my brother. Could I get guidance for my love life? I've been wanting a companion. Thanks. Alright, cool. Yeah. Should I ask Spirit for this? Or you can tell me what it is. Let me fix that. There you go. You can tell me what it is that you want, some type of advice, what it is that you are dealing with, right? Remember, guys, again, especially when it comes to the spiritual journey, you have to become the best version of yourself, yes, most healed version of yourself, before you can allow anybody else in your life, especially someone that's a love interest, right? Because if you're not healed, man, you're going to attract negative people. Yeah. No bueno. No good. No. You want to heal yourself. So I guess the best advice for you right now, Arnav, and anybody that's looking for love and things like that, hold on to that. Yes. Hold on to the love. Assume that you're going to find love. Assume that, no worries, my twin flame is out there. Yes. My soulmate is out there. Assume already. Yeah. But don't attach yourself to this idea. Okay? Attachment is different from assuming. Assuming it's already here, it's done. Then I don't need to worry about it. Yes? But expecting it, right? But in a negative way. Why isn't it here, God? What the heck, universe? You told me this was going to happen and it didn't happen. This is bullshit, right? You lower your frequency by doing that. Yes. You lower your frequency and you are delaying your abundance, basically, by doing that. So always try to look at things from a relaxed perspective. Now, again, this doesn't mean that you're not going to have days where you're like, man, screw spirituality, screw the universe, this is too hard, screw this, right? Everybody has those days, my friend. Even I have those days, yes. But it's okay. It's okay. We are equipped for this. Like I said last time, guys, the regular earth seeds out there, they can't do what we're doing, guys, right? If they could, they would have to go to like a monk sanctuary and be there for like 10 years, right? To be able to like have some type of vital force energy or whatever, right? But we can do this because we're old souls. We've done this a long time, yes? And we've come from star systems where this is taught already, meaning your connection to the spiritual realm. So So this is easy for you guys, right? Even if it seems difficult. Remember, the power is in your belief. Switch how you think. Instead of saying, man, the spiritual stuff is difficult, say, no, you know what? The spiritual stuff is easy. Everything comes to me easily. Life is easy. Yes? I believe I'm a 33. Yes, meditative. If you are a 33, that means you have lots of influence in your life. If you are in your higher timeline, of course, remember, all of this requires us to be in the higher timeline. And just because you're not where you want to be yet, doesn't mean you're not in your higher timeline. Yeah? But yes. No worries, Christina. Thank you for being here. But yes. If you are 33, anybody here that's a master number, 11, 22, 33, okay, start assuming, guys. Okay? Literally start assuming that you are destined for greatness and abundance. But, I mean, this goes for anybody. Literally anybody. Any one of you guys. You should start assuming already that you are a success and that you succeeded already. Yes. You should come to India. I really, one day I will. One day I will, because I have a very, very, very strong spiritual calling. Yes, to go to the Himalayas. Very strong spiritual calling. So one day I will. I would love to go over there. Tibet, India, all those places in Southeast Asia. I think I just love talking to people. That is why I have been more attached to Twin Flame, but now I'm working on it. I believe I healed from this. It's now just my decision. Let's go FSBS. Let's go FSBS. Yes. Yeah. Though, yeah, I also saw 343. I remember you saying some significance about it in the last life I was in. Yes. 343, everybody here. Okay, 343 is the number of the Ascended Masters. Okay? It means literally the Ascended Masters are trying to speak with you. Or they're just telling you like, yo, we're here. Right? And it could be anybody of the Ascended Masters. It could even just be yourself. You could be an Ascended Master. Or it could be Jesus. Yes? Jesus is an Ascended Master. There's many Ascended Masters, guys, and you guys don't even know it yet. Woo! But wait till you find out. Yeah. I have a question. Edgar, will you be taking questions not about numbers after talking about... You can ask any questions you guys want, guys. Go ahead and ask anything that has to do with spirituality, chakras, healing, or you could ask Spirit as well. We can connect back to... Spirit isn't really here that much, but we can connect back to Spirit, so we can ask, yes? But yeah, no worries, guys. This is a chill, live, chill stream. If you're new here, you can ask any question you'd like. You can connect to Spirit for a reading if you'd like. Everything is free. I don't ask for any money. Donations are only appreciated, but they're not mandatory, my friends, okay? Let me see. Any questions that I missed? I think I know I missed a couple. Oh, Armita. Okay. Another one before that, Armita. Hello, Brother Edgar. I remember telling you how I keep seeing 47, mostly in 43. I was reading about it, and when I looked at the time, it was a 47. Perfect. Armita, this is, again, that number seems probably like it's a special number for you, right? By the way, guys, you see how we literally have 28 people? Oh, see, it just switched right now. You see that? You see that? It just switched. We were at 28 right now. Guys, numbers are the codes of the Matrix. There it is. There it is. The codes of the Matrix, my friends. That is one of the easiest ways for your spirit guides to connect with you is through numbers. The easiest ways. This is all of this place is the Matrix. It's all numbers. It's all ones and zeros, guys. Yes? So again, singular numbers are almost always individual numbers for you specifically. Now again, it depends which number it is and what you believe in. Yes. if you're seeing number 47 a lot, okay, it also depends on when you first saw it, just like I said in the beginning, and what theme is going on in your life. What is that you're learning, right? Are you learning to love yourself, right? And then when you learn a lesson, you get a download or you think of something that has to do with this lesson, then you see on the clock and it's 47, right? All of that is confirmation, my friends. All of that is confirmation. I got the keys with the $5 super chat. Let's go. I got the keys. Can you connect to my star family? I think they have some guidance for me. Yes. Give me a second to connect to spirit again. I need to get a little bit more zen. The Palo Santo always helps with the zen. Yes, yes. What message do you have for him today? Something about blue people. This will, yeah, something about blue people. I got the keys. That's what they're showing me. Possibly another star family that you have. This feels like Sirius constellation. And blue people. Like the Hindu gods. They look blue, but they don't look like Arcturians. Yes. Can you show me more, please? The spirit. Yeah, you're probably one of these blue people as well. I got the keys. That's what it feels like. You know? Yeah. I don't know what they're called though. These blue people. They don't look, they literally look like just humans, but blue. I don't know what they're called. If anybody knows what they're called, can you guys tell me? I know Shiva and the Hindu gods are blue. It could possibly be them. But I feel like this is your star family as well. I feel like they're trying to connect with you. I got the keys. Yes? It's very faint though. The images that I get are very faint. They come and then leave, come and then leave, come and then leave, right? Usually when I get images, it's just boom in my face and then they slowly go away. Yeah. Yeah, it's possibly you have a connection to this star family. It feels like Sirius to me. So I guess for you, I got the keys. You feel connection to the Hindu gods. Perfect. Yeah, it's probably just time. It's probably time to connect. Yes, time to connect. And if you have a anuhasi, yes, if you have a specific spirit, there you go, that you wanted to connect to, there it is. Yeah. Yeah. Something about vibrating with you. Yes. Something about vibrating with you. They want you to vibrate with them. Or I guess they want you to connect with them. They are Apollonian. Can't even say that name. Apollonian. Uh, interesting. Interesting. I didn't know their names. I need to learn more about these things. I need to learn more about just the names of these spirits and deities and stuff like that. Yeah, I focus more on just alchemy techniques, on how to heal and things like that, right? And guided meditations, all that stuff, rather than like learning all the names of the deities and all that stuff. Doesn't really interest me that much. But yeah, that's interesting. Awesome. Avatars are blue. Yes. Oh, actually, yes. They look exactly like Avatar. Yeah, except without the ears. It's just like normal human ears. Okay, there it is. I got the keys. There it is. By the way, guys, remember. You guys got to remember, guys. In the spiritual realm, they like to connect everything with timing. Yes. So even if this message was for I got the keys, right? It could also be for you as well. Anybody that is watching that is resonating with this, right? Oh, I'm kind of feeling this too a little bit, or I've had I had a connection with these guys too, or whatever, right? Then that means you're probably this is probably for you as well, okay? Well, you know what's so funny, Omkra? It's 2020. Oh, see, now it changed to 28. It was 2020. It was 27, and then I look down and then I see your comment 27. It's so funny. It's the Anuhazi. They are blue cat people. Yes, that's how they look like. Yes, they look blue. But it was very difficult to see them. They're gone now completely. They're not in my mind anymore. But they was just like a really faint picture. Very, very faint, and then they would leave. Boom, and then they would leave. Interesting. Maybe they don't like connecting with me. Edgar, definitely visit the Himalayas when you have time. It's a very sacred place, and your life will change for the better. You'll have so many downloads and eye-opening moments. Yes, I'm so excited one day. One day, I'm like, I still have to do all this first, man. I have to. It's a lot of stuff. And stress comes in sometimes, But once I get all this situated, everything that I need to do is finished, then I can go over there possibly soon, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna be anytime soon, not gonna lie. Question, any messages for me from the Pleiades or any action I should take and how? Yes, I love talking to the Pleiadians. Your connection is stronger than you know. You are one of us. Yes, you have to look at yourself through one of us. Visualize yourself as one of us. Then you can see yourself, your true self. Yes. I think they're trying to get you to connect. But they want you to connect with your Pleiadian self as well. If you can view yourself as a Pleiadian, if you don't know how Pleiadians look, just look it up online, right? Look it up on Google and type in Pleiadian, I don't know, New Age Pleiadian, whatever, something like that, spirituality Pleiadian, and you should see kind of how they look like. They kind of look like elves a little bit, almost, like light skin. And then see yourself through that. I'm talking to FSBS, yes? See yourself through that so you can connect with your star self. Does this make sense? Is there any way I can do that? Yes, you have to visualize. I'm telling you right now. When you're meditating, visualize yourself, right? Again, look at a picture, guys. Pictures have energy, right? If you're looking at a picture of Jesus, you're connecting with Jesus because you're connecting with the energy of Jesus. Yes. It's the same thing with this. Look at some pictures of Pleiadians, kind of how, like, get a gist of how they look, put it in the mind, mental picture, and then when you're meditating, put your face in one of the Pleiadians, right? How would you look like as a Pleiadian? Yes, and then say hi to yourself. Visualize yourself in your mind saying hi to your Pleiadian self. And remember, the Pleiadians, it's all love. That's how they feel. It's all pure bliss, love, and empathy. Okay? So add that as well. You will match to your Pleiadian self. By the way, this goes for anybody. Okay? If you want to match to your Arcturian self, if you want to match to your Andromedan self or whatever, right? You have to feel yourself as that version of yourself, right? And look at yourself through your third eye, which visualization. Yes? Remember, guys, again, here's the cool part about visualization. Okay? Nothing comes from nothing. Okay? Like, every thought, guys, every thought comes from somewhere. Okay? If you imagine yourself as your Pleiadian self, you are matching to an energy that has already existed. You already exist in the Pleiades. So now you're just matching to that, right? You're not imagining, right? You're not, you know what I mean? You're just matching to it. It's the same thing with literally anything. Yes? Because consciousness dictates the universe. For now, I will be leaving. It was nice talking to you all. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you for being here, okay? Appreciate that. And I appreciate your energy as well. I appreciate all of you guys' energy, man. You guys have such high energy. Every time I come to these lives, even myself, I'm like, wow. My spirit gets raised in frequency. I'm a life path 7, Claire Noor says. Recently, I've been feeling disconnected from spirituality. I've been seeing numbers quite a lot, especially 1111 and 2222. Perfect, Claire. This, if you're still here, for sure, if you're being disconnected, it's because there's a big lesson coming. Yes, especially if you're seeing 111, 222. 111 is the beginning. It's like a new beginnings. Yes, and then 222 is like empathy. So what this means, most likely, is that you're gonna start some type of new beginning. Yes, and this disconnection from spirit is actually going to teach you a lesson, right? It's probably a lesson to just believe in spirit still, even if you're disconnected. That's most likely what the lesson is, something like that. Believe in yourself, believe in spirit, even if there's darkness around, you are the light. That's most likely what the lesson is. Usually it's that. When you are disconnected. So when you learn this lesson, right, and then you believe in yourself again, and you work towards it, you work on your affirmations, right, and you say them with as much intention as you can. You don't feel bad because your frequency is low, and you come back at it again, and you tackle it again, till eventually you clear your energy. You learn your lesson, yes? New beginnings will start for you. Okay? That's what the numbers are telling you, yeah. If you are seeing numbers repeatedly, my friends, and even if it goes away for a day and then it comes back the next day, you are on the right path. People, guys, normal humans don't see numbers. They don't. If they're not in a spiritual higher timeline, they're not going to see numbers like that. Okay? You are seeing numbers for a reason, my friends. That's right, 28 likes. Now it's 30, but it was 28 for a good while, huh? Okay. Okay, I had a dream about divine timing recently. Would you be able to connect with spirit and meaning behind the dream as to what it was relating to? Interesting. Possibly, Xander. Possibly I can get to that. Remember, I can't see your dreams, right? I can't see what you're doing or anything. I get information from the Akashic Records or our family, right? Because we're all together, one on the other side. So I'm just basically getting the information from there. Yeah. So it's more about trusting spirit and see what they have to say. Show me. Show me. Please show me more. Okay. Getting 420 a ton also. Interesting. 420. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so what I got for you, Xander. They are just telling you, okay, that when it's like a reminder that all events in your life have already happened, and that you, as your observer self, your true self, can see all events. And you are being guided like a light through the events, okay, that are going to cause other events for your abundance. Does this make sense, right? So everything has to be in perfect timing for you. It has to come at the right time because you're not ready yet for whatever's coming your way. Okay? It most likely means either what you desire, which is a partner, right? Or some form of abundance in whichever way your heart desires that, which is probably in a partner or money or security, freedom, things like that. Okay? You're not ready yet to receive this. There are going to be events in your life, and some of them are going to be negative at first. Okay, it's going to feel negative. But with time, this is why they call it timing, from those events, you're going to gain a perspective after the negativity goes away, right? There's going to be a negative event that happens, right? It might even put you in a lower frequency for a little bit, yes, but when you're in that lower frequency, it gets you to think about things, blah, blah, blah. And then eventually you learn your lesson, gaining a new perspective, yeah? So you're going to be gaining several perspectives until you are ready to accept the abundance that is coming your way, yes? Because here's the funny part, right? We think sometimes that we're ready to receive our abundance, but a part of us inside is not yet ready yet, which is most likely our inner child. If your inner child does not feel motivated, right? Does not feel good, does not feel happy and fun, yes? Then you're not going to receive abundance yet, right? Because your inner child doesn't feel ready enough to take the action to receive abundance. Because in this place, no matter how much you manifest, right, you still need to take action, yes? And in order for you to take action, you need to feel good. Your inner child needs to feel good taking action in this place. Okay? So it's just a reminder of your healing. And it's also a reminder to stop beating yourself up. Yeah? Right? Stop beating yourself up for not being where you need to be yet. You have a long time ahead of you. You have a long time, and this journey is long, right? Enjoy the journey and enjoy the healing, right? And enjoy the downloads, the upgrades, right? Enjoy the connection, the opening the chakras, the alchemy, the learning. Enjoy all that stuff, man. Take it one step at a time. Okay. And you're getting a lot of 422 as well. Interesting. So, obviously, we all know what the 420 means. Okay? And again, it goes by what you are thinking, what 420 means for you. So, it most likely means something to do with that. It could also mean meditation, right? Hermit mode. Be away from others and come back to your meditation practice. It could also mean, it could also mean that for you. Okay. I think there is a course that might help with healing, but would mean I would be qualified to teach that method also, but scared to spend $2,000. Interesting. Wow, $2,000. Ugh. Okay. Well, it depends, man. Says some of these spiritual teachers are insane. Some of these courses are just way too expensive, bro. And like some of these people are asking for $1,000. You know what I mean? For a course or even just a consultation is absolutely insane. I suggest you keep working on yourself. If $2,000 honestly feels like a little too much for me as well. It feels way too much for me for healing, for a course in healing. If it was like a program, right, and they're there with you, and even face to face or something like that, and $2,000 kind of seems okay. Yeah, follow your intuition. Yeah, I'm not saying that course is not going to help you. It probably will. Yeah, but you follow your intuition, right? Follow what's right for you. Don't take my word on it. Okay, I'm not in your journey for you. Okay. Okay, let me see if any other questions that I forgot. Can you speak Spanish, Edgar? Sí, sí puedo hablar español. Sí puedo hablar español. ¿Prefieres hablar en español conmigo? Sarah, it is your birthday. I didn't even see that. See, a lot of the messages I skip, right? Okay, cool. Happy birthday to Sarah. Let's go. Awesome. My fellow alchemists and soul families also have birthdays. And they also get to enjoy their 3D birthday. Yes. Awesome. Let's go. Thank you so much, Edgar. I feel my heart chakra activating literally. Let's go, FSPS. Let's go. If it's activating so easily with just us speaking about spirituality, it literally means that you are healed, my friend. You are opening your heart chakra. Yeah. Does it feel buzzing here? Yes. Try to feel the buzz right here. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Try to feel that. Question, is he no longer a match to my frequency? I feel like he's trying to get on my frequency. I don't mean this in an egoistic way. It's just that, yeah, no worries. I didn't take it as egotistical at all. Well, let me try and tap into his energy through you, of course. Okay. Alright, FSBS, I guess I'm gonna give you a little bit of the scoop about what he's thinking. You may not know this, okay? FSBS, and what I'm gonna tell you as well, I don't want you to go all crazy about it, and it's just a thing, and that's it, okay? Let it go, and then focus on yourself. But basically, it feels like he's letting you go and he's cool with it, but there's resistance there. There's resistance there. I also feel him thinking about you a lot. Yeah. And thinking about some things that, man, maybe I shouldn't have said it that way. Man, maybe I shouldn't have said it this way. He's thinking a lot. There's something going on with him here. Yeah. But it has nothing to do with you, FSPS. Nothing for you to worry about. Focus on yourself only, yeah? Let go of the attachment to this. God. Let's go, FSBS, with the opening of the heart chakra. Let's go, FSBS. And let's go. I got the keys with being the 420 at this moment. Let's go. 420 is a fire escape is a joke. Alright, we did it, Soul Fam. Highest timeline golden age, baby. Let's go, Christina. You are correct. You are correct. One point at Master Shri Akashana's event. We're charging loads of money, even donations of hundreds or thousands. Ripping people off, I believe. Happy birthday, Sarah. Yes, happy birthday, Sarah. Let's go, Sarah. Look, man. Whatever you decide to do with your business, it's up to you. Yes, doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter. It's not affecting me. But for me, I always, whatever it is that I'm charging, I will always go with my guides, and I would always go with my heart if it feels right or if it doesn't. If I charge $1,000 for like a consultation or even just a course, it's just almost ridiculous a little bit. It's just a little bit, almost too much. Usted también habla español, FSPS. Muy bien, muy bueno. ¿Quién más habla español? Vamos a ver. My birthday is on Halloween. This month, yeah. 31st, baby. Halloween. You're welcome, Xander. No worries, FSBS. No worries. Prosperity. Edgar, can you tap in? Can you tap and ask if I will have a childless life? Wow, what a question. Yes. Yes. Allow it when it is time. It will come naturally. Focus on the healing first. Then your abundance will come. But what I'm feeling, and remember, this is a feeling, that it is yes. Yes. Some type of family is coming for you. It may even be a spiritual thing, a spiritual family, soul tie, something possibly. Yeah. This solar eclipse energy has me restless last night. Major buzzing in my crown chakra, awakening to 2021, and super intense during the eclipse. So much good is happening. Yes, this has been a major spike in energy and frequency. I told you guys, right? I've been telling you guys this past 2 weeks in these lives that there's going to be a big thing that you guys are going to overcome, and I'm already feeling it from FSPS. I felt it from I Got the Keys a while back, a couple lives ago, and I felt it from a couple of you guys already. There's something big that you guys are going to be overcoming, right? And it's with the current energy that is going on at this moment, right? And it's going to bring lots of clarity, metamorphosis. You're going to be shedding off old skins, getting closer and closer to your abundance, to where you believe you are ready to receive. Yes. No worries, Prosperity. It's okay. Just donate whenever you feel it is right, okay? Yeah. I'm not here going to charge you $2,000 or anything like that. No, sir. I had a buzzing in my crown when Edgar said to tap into the Blue Star family. Yes. And Brooke said I'd have a crown chakra activation today. Let's go. I got the keys. Fuck yeah. Love that. All right, my beautiful friends and family. My beautiful friends and family. Okay. Oh, I have my PayPal. Can I add up and donate? I need to set up a payment. Can you add, you mean donate through the super chat right here? If you have Cash App, you can just send me on Cash App as well. And I also have PayPal, right? If it's easier for you. Again, only if you want. Yes. PayPal is in the video description down below. Okay, guys, let's all send some love energy, right? Whenever someone is winning, right? Winning or evolving. If we send love energy to the person that is evolving, we are sending it to ourselves because we are one. Yes. If we applaud our fellow light workers for their evolution, we are also opening doors for ourselves, for our own evolution. You see, energy is contagious, my friend. If there is light energy somewhere, then that light energy will transmute others. Yes. Whenever you cheer on your fellow light workers, you are cheering on yourself, my friends. Edgar, pardon. I am experiencing a deep purge in my sacral and solar plexus chakras. Okay, cool. Is there anything that my guides would like me to do? Be still. Be still and flow through it and surrender. Okay? This is when you are doing your meditation practices and you're purging, whatever it is, be still. Be still and surrender to it. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? Be still and surrender to it. It's gonna happen no matter what, so you might as well let the purging happen. Yes, be still, surrender to the universe. No worries, Omkra, it's okay. You don't have to say please. Fly on the wall. Is my husband going to have a good outcome in court today? I am worried. Okay. Let's see. This is the first time I ever tap into your energy, fly on the wall, I'm pretty sure. You feel like a new energy. Yeah. But let's see if I can get some energy from the crystal ball. I don't look at the crystal ball, by the way, guys. I don't do the typical looking at the crystal ball. I see through my eyes closed, but I feel the energy of the crystal ball. Yeah. And I feel the codes that is trying to send me from the spiritual realm. And I'm pulling them, you see? So, Spirit, what can you tell me about this court date? Nothing. Okay. Let me rephrase that. What does fly on the wall need to know at this moment? Everything is going to be okay. You are worrying for nothing. The events that are going to transpire are supposed to happen. Okay. Okay, I don't like being the bearer of bad news, but it doesn't feel like is a totally good outcome. It doesn't feel like a totally good outcome, but it doesn't feel like bad either. So what this means is that you're probably not gonna get exactly what's gonna happen, right? Probably not gonna get exactly what you want in court. Whoever this is. Just listening to this. Keep perspective when this happens, okay? Okay, fly on the wall. Keep perspective with this when this happens, okay? And also, but it does not feel like anything bad is gonna happen. It feels like the outcome is not gonna be exactly how you thought it was going to be. Yeah. Okay. Best thing for you, fly on the wall, is to send prayers. Yes, send prayers his way, send prayers your way. Become the light. You are the light right here. If you're a light worker, which you most likely are because you're here, you are the light in this situation. Okay? Dr. TM with the little cool pear super sticker. Thank you very much for the super sticker, man. Appreciate that, okay? Oh, let's go. Thank you so much. I connected with Ra, Ma, Thoth, Isis since you told me. Let's go, guys. Let's go again, guys. I really need a soundboard. I really need one of these soundboards that has the little, clapping sounds. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is really awesome news, man. I like it. I love it, actually, when my soul fam connects and when my soul fam succeeds and evolves. Good for you, man. Yes, Christina, I am a Halloween baby. Yes. Brian Silva, I keep getting 442. What does it mean? Thank you. Okay, let's dissect it a little bit using numerology. So, again, 4 is the number of work, right? The number of law and order and routine, a lot of Virgo energy. So, 4 is probably requiring you to do some type of work on something, possibly. But again, work doesn't mean like, I gotta work hard, It could just be something that you're passionate about, yeah? 2 is easy. 2 is the number of love, right? Feminine number, and compassion. All of us as light workers are going to see 2 everywhere we go. Yes. Okay. 4 plus 4 is 8. Plus 2 is 10, which is a 1. What does this mean? Okay. 1 is a very masculine energy. So 1 literally signifies action, leadership. You're probably being required to take some action for something. You possibly already kind of know what it is that you want to do, right? Again, this could be regarding your career. This could be regarding, you're working towards your abundance. It actually feels exactly like that. Okay, like purpose. Yeah, it's gonna require some work to be done. Okay, and the work has to go through love for yourself. Basically, something that you're passionate about. I think this is what they're trying to tell you. 442 is a very specific number. All right, it's a very specific number. 442, usually people get 444, 333, right? 442 is specific because it could also just mean something very specific to yourself as well. Yeah, it's a very specific code for yourself. You have to remember, Brian, if you're still listening, if you're still here, when you first started seeing this code of the Matrix, where were you? What were you doing? And what lesson were you learning in that moment, right? What was bothering you in that moment? What was affecting your stillness? Yeah, what was affecting your aura, negative energy? What was it affecting you at that moment? Were you in a state of anxiety and you had anxiety for your future, fear of the future, you had fear, a root chakra blockage, anything like that? And this probably means something to do with that, what you were dealing with when you first began to see it, yeah? It's almost 100% got to do with like a soul's purpose. 100%. Excuse me. Ask my guides or God, please, how can I help my wife? We've been to disagreement I'm doing forgiveness, but restore soul to soul, live communication to heal all of us. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah. So, you want me to ask your guides? Okay, I can ask. I can ask spirit, but I can give you advice as well. You know, let's ask spirit. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, spirit. Spirit is going to tell you exactly what spirit will tell anybody. Literally. Okay. Look at things through love, Dr. TM, and you are. I know you're doing forgiveness and things like that. Remember, you cannot, you cannot force anyone to do anything, even heal, right? You just can't. It's just gonna make it worse because it almost feels like you're maybe even lecturing somebody. It's just people's egos can get in the way, things like that. You have to wait for timing to do it. Yeah, right? If like, and also, Dr. TM, try your best to be an example, okay? Try your absolute best to be an example, okay? Be as calm and as forgiving as you can and as patient as you can. Because here's the thing. If, like, if one partner is always being calm, no matter what, eventually the other partner is going to think about it. It's going, man, I'm the one that's nah, right? And then they're gonna think about it again, like maybe I am the one that is causing this because I'm always screaming at this person and they're being very calm with me, right? Maybe it, there's something to do with me. People will always think about it, man. Whoever it is, even if it could even be a dark worker, right? Someone that's completely low consciousness, they'll still think about that shit. But of course, they're in their ego a lot, so their ego is gonna overpower it. But not with you, my friends. Yes. And if you are in a spiritual journey, then you're most likely tied with someone else that's also in a spiritual journey, like a wife or something. Okay? So be patient with this. Be very patient with this, but also set up your boundaries, even with your wife. Set up a little bit of a boundary, right? If she comes at you aggressively too much all the time, you can be like, you know what, man? Maybe we can speak at a more calm tone, right? Something like that. Everything has to be with love and patience. And trust the universe, man. Trust. Yeah? Rebel Gene, who is my guide? Name, please. Yes. Okay. Let's tap into spirit and see how it is. And let's see who your guides are, because there's lots of different guides that people have. Many different guides, and even some fictional characters as guides. You'd be surprised. And it depends on who it is, and a lot of the times I don't know their names because in the spiritual realm you don't really have names. It's just energy, right? You just feel them. You already know who they are, right? They don't need to tell you like I'm this, you know. All right. Show me. Many. Show me more specific ones, please. Archangel of love is with you. I also feel Archangel Michael, but I feel like everyone is with Archangel Michael. I feel archangels with you. I also feel a guardian angel as well. This guardian angel, by the way, doesn't feel like it is like a deity or anything like that. It feels more of like an ancestor for you. Okay? It feels like a female ancestor. Maybe even a past loved one, possibly. I cannot know their names though. Yeah. Feels like a lot of ancestors for you. A lot of your spirit guides are ancestors. And it's the same, I think I don't know who I told last live, but I feel a lot of Egyptian. Show me more, please. Egyptian and indigenous as well. Indigenous from South America. Yeah. Like a lot of shaman energy from you. So that's what I'm getting from you, okay? I don't know, I can't really get a name exactly. I did feel Archangel of Love. That's what she said her name was. And then Archangel Michael. But everyone is connected to Archangel Michael, yeah? But here's the thing. Maybe it's time to connect with Archangel Michael, yeah? Maybe it's time, right? Spirit always works in mysterious ways. God loves to work in mysterious ways, right? So maybe this is your chance to connect with Archangel Michael. Maybe he's been there for a long time and you just haven't connected to him yet, yeah? And there's possibly some type of energy around you that needs you need protection from. That's what Archangel Michael is there for, right? A lot of archangels and guardian angels. Edgar is my little guide for now. Let's go, prosperity. Yeah. All right. Can I get a reading from you? Yeah, you can, bro. Of course. Let's see what your current situation is by tapping into your energy first. I can already tell your energy is very neutral to me, right? There's lots of healing to do, obviously, and some root chakra healing as well, some fears. Spirit, can you give me a message to tell Rebel? Please. There is a stubborn guide. He literally told me in my face no right now. I don't know why. So let's try it. Enter again your aura, Rebel. I think you're being protected by something. From me, I guess. I don't know. There it is. Okay. Oof, oh man, very, very vague answers, man. Very, very vague answers. There's something that you are looking for, Rebel. There's something you are looking for. And they're literally just saying, it is within, it is within. You are loved. The answers are within. Boom. Perfect. Like, oh, you gave permission. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. I think you're trying to. I think this is what they're trying to tell me, is that you're trying to make like the things that you're learning from spirituality. You're putting too much logic into it, okay, and you're not allowing yourself sometimes to feel deeply. Okay, you can feel it, you can feel the energy, but there's a logic to it. I should be feeling like this. I should do this to do this. I should be like this to do that, right? And it's taken away just you experiencing the feeling, okay? And I think you'll know what I'm saying because they're like in my face about it right now, about this specific thing, about feel your feelings, like deeply, deeply. Like if you're feeling like a connection, right, to your light body or something, try to feel it as deeply as you can. Become that feeling, right? The more you do that, the more you are raising your frequency to higher dimensions. When you get to a higher dimension, right, and you're up here, it's much easier to access it again once you're there because you opened it, right? It's like you released a blockage basically from your chakras, okay? And you do this by feeling your feelings very, very deeply. Because in the feelings is where in the feelings is where you will get your guidance. Yes. Yes. We speak to you through feelings. Yes. Open yourself up and accept it. And then feel it very, very deeply. Yes. Okay. It also feels like you've been doing this as well. I'm not saying you haven't, but this is what they want from you, okay? They want you to feel it even deeper than you felt before. I think you know what I'm talking about as well. All right, Rebel. There it is. 728, Singing Bird. I just missed it. Someone asked another question. Okay, I had a matrix glitch recently. Normally the time on my alarm clock is a bit ahead of the time on my computer, but one day it was suddenly noticeably behind. I switched it back the next day. Yes, those are definitely glitches, guys. Time is relative, guys. Okay, time is relative to the observer. Again, another example of consciousness dictates the universe, and not the universe dictates consciousness, right? So basically, everybody's time is according to the consciousness itself. So if you have a time clock, right, and someone else has their own time, and let's say they go to the other side of the world or whatever, and they come back, right, they may even be like a second or like a minute behind you or in front of you or whatever. It's because time is working through them. Yes, they are manifesting the time because time is relative to the consciousness. It's the same thing with that as well. It's funny because with my twin flame, we've had our phones were exactly the same, right? And then I guess over time, over like maybe like 2 or 3 months, she got like ahead of me, like 2-3 numbers ahead of me, and I was thinking, how is that possible, right? Like we were just right at the same time, and it was in one of my old phones that I gave to her, right? So again, more proof that you as the consciousness are the one that's manifesting all of this, even time. Three, 333, the numbers, the codes, guys, the codes. Look into numerology, guys. If you're seeing numbers that are specific to you, right? If you're seeing 333, 444, almost all light workers are seeing those numbers, right? But if you're seeing numbers that are specific to you, like 48, right? 28, yes, those numbers are for you specifically. It's almost like the universe is winking at you a little bit. It's almost like the universe is telling you, like, hey, here's your abundance. Yes. Here's your abundance. Here's your abundance. Reminding you of where you're supposed to be. They can see everything, guys. So they know that if you see the number 28, 48, 555, whatever, it's going to give energy to you. It's going to give the energy of motivation. It's going to be like, wow, Spirit is speaking to me. Yes, right? That's energy. So it's going to cause you, right, to be inspired or motivated, and then it's going to cause you to move in different directions. They are, again, guys, your spirit team is working diligently to try to get you into the perfect timeline. Yes? But you have to be ready for it, baby. You are very welcome, Rebel, okay? You are very welcome. That is the key, okay? That is the key is what they're saying at this moment. They're saying this. I don't know if you're still here or not, but that is the key, okay? The key is to feel your feelings very deeply, okay? And this goes with anything. If you're listening, by the way, this goes for any of you guys. If you are listening to music and you're doing sound alchemy and the music is meant to give you inspiration and motivation, all right? Feel that music so incredibly deeply that you literally become the music, right? You become the energy of motivation, yes. Then you can move on to do whatever it is that you need to do, right? We are alchemists, baby. We have all of the power as alchemists, guys. Yes. We have all of the advantages. We can literally manifest and deprogram ourselves or program the right things in our psyche through techniques, mindset, all these things. We have lots of power. The only thing, here's the only thing, right? We're so powerful, by the way, that if we believe that we are not powerful, then we're not going to be powerful. You know what I'm saying? That's how powerful we are. That's how powerful the mind is, guys. Okay? Ooh, I needed this live right now. Let's go, Spiritually Awakened Scorpio. How you doing, man? Thank you for being here. Learning through feeling is helping me have a deeper knowing of what my intuition is telling me. Yes, it's amazing to live this way. Yes, Sarah. Yes, yes, yes. Feeling is everything, and feeling the emotions very deeply. Like, feeling the story of the music, right? If you're listening to music and you feel the music, you feel the story that it's telling you, right? You become the story that it's telling you. The story of Sarah being motivated so she can put in work towards her soul's purpose. Yes? By the way, guys, you guys should be visualizing movies in your mind. This is how you're going to help with intention as well. This is alchemy. Visualize yourself waking up, right? Tackling the day, right? Even visualize the day as like a wall and you tackling it, right? Beating the day, winning the day. Yes? It's like a movie in your mind. By you visualizing this, you are creating the energy of that, and it's giving you inspiration towards your inner child. Yeah. Have you done something for the 2 moons today? I haven't. For me personally, I'm not gonna do any specific spell or divination or anything. All I'm gonna do is just meditate for a good while. I'm being called to meditate, but to just clear the mind. Yeah. Clear the mind and let go. Clear the mind and let go and let go. And of course, say my affirmations. Yeah. By the way, it's the same thing, guys. Music, affirmations, all of these things help with intention, my friends. Yes, it's the same things with prayers, all of these things. Yes. What are you guys doing, actually? Let me ask you guys. What are you guys doing for the moons? think it's a full moon, actually. I don't think there's an actual 2 moons going on. But, yeah. I felt more pressure on my third eye, and suddenly I closed my eyes and I saw a skull. I think there was an energy trying to connect with me through visualizations. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Every time, I mean, that's how I get. Not all of my readings are like that, but a lot of them are like pictures. You know, most of my readings are through clear audience. It's like I'm speaking to my higher self in my mind, and I'm actually legit speaking to it. That's how I get a lot of it, and also I'm speaking to your guides and your higher self through my mind and my aura. But sometimes I do get, instead of, it usually depends. Sometimes you guys are very protected, right? And it's difficult for me to pierce into your energy, right? Because you're just very protected, which is a good thing, by the way. You want to be protected. So instead of me being able to speak to your guides, sometimes I'll just get like images or feelings. Yeah, does that make sense? Okay. Message retract. By the way, if you guys write a message on the chat and it's not like a bad message or whatever, it's probably just YouTube accidentally taking away your messages. All right. So maybe and if it's a question, maybe just rephrase the question. I guess YouTube is a little weird when it comes to that stuff. Ridma, any guidance from my higher self? I feel that my crown chakra is starting to open, but I don't know what's stopping it. Okay, cool. Your crown chakra. Okay, it depends on where you are, Ridma, but your crown chakra, it usually takes a little while, yeah, for you to feel the true pressure. So again, what I suggest you do before I ask your higher self is to just focus on it. I think it was you that I told. I don't know who I told. Well, someone I told. But focus on the pressure on there. Create your own pressure, right? And the crown chakra doesn't really feel like pressure like third eye. It almost feels like someone is just kind of going like this on the top of your head, right? A little bit like this, right? So focus on that for yourself. Visualize and feel that, right? What you're doing is connecting to that by doing that, yeah? And then, of course, say your affirmations as well. But let's tap into your spirit guides, yeah? Yeah. It is coming for you, Redma. You just must be patient, okay? Patience. Patience. Healing doesn't come in just one day. It's going to take time to heal. Yeah? Patience. Patience. Healing is coming and connection is coming. But more patience, yes? You know, in Hinduism, in India, Brother Edgar, all the prayers and hymns, you know, are very lovable, yes? Like, it praises the God on how kind they are and how the devotees can't live without them. Yes, it's beautiful. Hinduism is one of the closest religions to the absolute truth, man. It really is. It's really... All religions, by the way, all religions have truth. They're all speak truth. It's just, again, consciousness dictates the universe. So here, someone can give you the truth, and then you as the consciousness, it's up to you to take whatever perspective it is from that truth. You can get a dark perspective, right? You can get a perspective of like, you know what? God wants you, if you don't do this, God is going to take you to hell, right? Which is like a lower perspective. You can take that perspective because you are the one manifesting it for yourself, yeah? But if we take the perspective of just love, yes, or truth, we get Hinduism, yeah. Yeah, very, very close to the truth, man. I suggest you do FSBS. I suggest everybody meditate tonight. Don't skip on your spiritual discipline, guys. Okay? And it's not a 2 moon, I don't think. I think it's just a full moon. But don't skip on the full moons on the spiritual disciplines, okay, guys? There's portals. Every time these things happen, right? Especially if as us as a collective are like, yo guys, today's a full moon, right? And then we start speaking about it. All of us as a collective are literally putting energy into this. Okay? We're manifesting this. So then it's easier for portals to be open to the spiritual realm. Okay? The music in the background is called, it's by this one dude. His name is Martin, and he does hand pans. And you can find him on YouTube. I just put him on. He's right there doing his thing, and I just kind of have him on my computer here. 444 on the clock, baby! So, go check him out, guys. Go check him out. Some of the best, most relaxing music. And you know, I've seen other handpan artists on YouTube. He's probably the best one. His tunes are just freaking perfect, man. They really get you into the mood, into the spiritual zone. Very trippy. Okay. But now, rather than love for God, I have seen many people praying to our God out of greed or fear. It's very, I don't know what to say. Yes, exactly. I mean, this is literally what I was saying right now. Yes, exactly. It's about perspective. It's about perspective. I mean, it's funny, man, because there's just so much fear. What does Shiva say about that? What does Shiva say about fear, right? Detach from it. Shiva says detach yourself from these things. Shiva says detach yourself from the material realm. Shiva says look to your Shakti. Look towards your feminine energy. Look towards your wisdom. And then you as the divine masculine outside move through that wisdom. Yes, that's what Shiva says. Shiva means detachment. When you attach yourself, you are now a slave to fear and a slave to money when you attach yourself to them. You are a slave to the matrix when you attach yourself to these things. Yeah? Instead, detach yourself and just assume. Assume that abundance is here. And that's it. Be like Shiva, baby. Yeah. I'm sitting by the water, releasing and contemplating. Perfect, perfect. Listen to the beautiful sounds of that water. And let the water sounds envelop you. You're a Scorpio as well, so you have lots of water energy in you, my friend. Yes? Speak to the water. Speak to the water. Ask the water for healing. You can ask. It'll listen. For tomorrow, I'm going to meditate. I also felt called to do that. Perfect. Also, yes, it's not 2 moons. It's actually an asteroid. Yes, a little asteroid, something like that. But people call it 2 moons. And you can't even see it. Hi Edgar, I'm here with the fairies again. Let's go, Taz and the fairies. We're bathing in milk and honey. Awesome for a cosmic event. Let's go, let's go. Thank you for being here, Taz. And of course, thank you very much, the fairy realm. Honestly, I want to test the powers of the moon. In other words, remove some old stuff, or at least something I don't know of that I really don't. Help me in the moment. Yes, be very intentional, guys, when you are doing your alchemy and when you are trying to release old habits. There are limits. Like, let's say you want to, you know, wake up in the morning and meditate, and you want to make that a habit instead of looking at your phone, right? Like the habit of like waking up and at least not looking at my phone for like 30 minutes. Yeah, you want to create that. You have to be very intentional. Yeah, you can meditate on this. You can visualize yourself, right? Cutting the cord to this energy, letting go of this habit, or even visualize yourself meeting the habit itself and telling it, I don't need you anymore. Thank you so much for everything you did, but I'm now going into this new version of myself, right? And you have to be very intentional with yourself when you do that, okay? Remind yourself that this is who I am now. Yes, I did that whole visualization, that cord cutting, and now that door is closed, baby. This is who I am now. And the more you affirm yourself as this, the easier every day it gets. The easier every day it gets until about 25 days pass, 20 days pass. Some of you, it's probably even 15 days pass, and that habit is kicked already. Yes, a new version of yourself already came. Yes. Being an alchemist is not just doing alchemy in the inner world. It is doing alchemy in the inner world and then taking action. Yes. What does Spirit have for me tonight? It's an eclipse tonight, meaning eclipse everything you don't want. Yes. I don't know if there's an eclipse tonight, but I think it's just the moon, new moon. You're getting to a stage, spiritually awakened Scorpio, where you're going to be able to manipulate energy more easily. Okay? And I mean, like, not just being able to raise the Kundalini, but also feel it. I think you already can do this, by the way. It feels like you can do this already. Um, you can feel your energy. Kind of like what I'm doing right here. This is why I do all these things, right? I'm feeling, I'm getting my aura. That's what I'm doing. I'm feeling the energies of my aura, and I'm moving it around, and then I'm creating a little energy ball right here, right? Your awareness to this is going to be much stronger, okay? And if anything, what I suggest you do tonight is try to mess with this a little bit. Try to mess with your aura, yeah? Try to mess with your aura. Try to mess with the energies and manipulating the energies with your hands, and then visualize as well. Yes, visualize like a circle, a spiral, like a galaxy right here. That's what I like to do, right? I like to visualize here, right? And also when I'm looking at my crystal ball as well, like a galaxy in there, right? Visualize energy, even fire. You can visualize. You can have lots of fun with it. Yeah. I think when you do this, right, visualize and feel all these things, your awareness will get stronger and stronger and stronger. It's the same thing as going to the gym and lifting weights and stressing that same muscle over and over and over again. They get stronger and stronger and stronger. So it's the same thing with this, right? The same thing with the mind. Okay. All right. Cool. I don't know if you know Agoras. They are a worshiper of Shiva. So I once saw a video of one Agari crying how these days people don't ask how Shiva is, but they only care about themselves. Interesting. He was and seeing how much Agari loves Shiva and how pure their love is for them. Even I started crying. It was a love too pure. See, okay, so see, um, that feeling there, right? The feeling of pure love you have for someone else, and then the empathy that you have for someone else, all that stuff. You're literally vibrating with them. Yeah, it's the vibration of love. They always ask to vibrate with you. They've asked me as well, the blue people, Shiva as well, come and vibrate with us, brother, right? They ask that a lot because it's like they want to be one with you. Okay, so what he's doing, I don't know who that is, by the way. I don't know who this yogi is or worshiper of Shiva is, but he's vibrating with Shiva by loving Shiva so much and by showing empathy and all that stuff, vibrating and opening the heart chakra. Very, very awesome. Very awesome. Singing Bird, yes, you can have a message, Singing Bird. There's a energy of like what's it called? What's the word? What's the word? People pleasing, but not really. Like you need to have more confidence in yourself. It's kind of like what this energy is giving me. Okay. Yeah, like you people please a little too much. So show me. Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay, singing bird. There is a shedding coming for you. And I know that you can possibly feel this as well, singing bird. Yes. And I think it's already kind of happening with you. I think you kind of feel this already. Kind of like shedding of energy. Of almost like this I don't like calling it people pleasing because it's not exactly people pleasing, but it's kind of like that energy a little bit, right? Like you don't stick up for yourself, yes, right? Like you don't, yeah, something like that. There's some type of energy here, okay, that you're gonna go through that it's gonna help you shed off. You might even go through it tonight because there is like lots of spiritual activity happening tonight in the next couple of days as well, and there's gonna be some type of download that you're gonna get. Yes, that's going to give you some type of solar plexus activation. Yeah. Okay. So I suggest for you and anybody else that is probably dealing with some type of confidence issues, right? Boom, boom, boom. Look online, right? Or look for solar plexus affirmations online. Okay, there's a bunch of them online. All of them are good. Okay, look for the ones that work well for yourself. Okay, you need to have more fire in you. And I think this is what the spirit wants you to have, okay? A little more fire. Doesn't mean you have to be super, because I know that's not who you are. It doesn't feel like that's who you are. You're very empathetic, loving, yeah, like that. But you need a little bit more strength. Inner strength. Okay? You're going to learn some type of lesson that's going to help you with this. And that's coming up soon, too, by the way. Edgar, we are under a new moon as well as a powerful solar eclipse under the Libra zodiac. Very powerful energy waves indeed. Wonderful time to meditate and manifest. See, I didn't know about all the astrology stuff. Very interesting. I did know, or I was being prepped by my guides, right? In the past lives, I've been telling you guys as well that there's going to be a lot of you guys going through very big metamorphosis. Something big you're going to be overcoming, and it's going to help you catapult you into the next spiritual evolution for yourself. But it's going to be difficult. What a lot of you guys are going to go through. It's going to be a big change. Yeah. But you can go through it, definitely. Edgar, can you connect with our Archangel Metatron? I think he has a message for us. It doesn't feel like I can, but let me try, okay? All the answers lie with how you respond to your fears and your limits. All the answers lie with how you respond to your fears and your limits. It is simple, really. Yeah. Doesn't seem like he wants to come back. Yeah. He's talking about perspective, guys. Okay? Maybe this will ring true with a lot of you here. Possibly. Perspective, guys. How are you viewing your situation right now? Are you viewing your situation from a lower perspective, lower energies? Yes. If you are, right, try your best to shift that energy. Be the alchemist and shift the perspective. And if you can't, give the perspective a chance. Yeah? Give the perspective of love a chance. Even if the lower energies are all around you telling you a bunch of different things, it doesn't matter, okay? Give the perspective a chance, my friends. Yeah? The more you give the perspective a chance, the perspective of love, whichever situation you find yourself in, the little bubble of love that you are creating, right, is getting stronger, stronger, and stronger the more you feed it. Yes? Okay? Let's go, Metatron. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Metatron, and you're welcome. I got the keys. Let's go. Moon water. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Let's do it. I have never done that actually. I've never done the moon water. I have set my like a glass of water around here where I keep all my crystals, and it's like a very kind of a sacred place right here. And I keep my water there where I pray. And over time, the water will get more and more holy or sacred and stuff like that. So I have done that. I've never done the moon water though. It sounds pretty cool actually. You're very welcome, Siggenberg. You're very welcome. Oh, we got some Gen Zs in here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Edgar, any guidance from me, from the guides? Where do I stand in my spiritual journey now? Yes, Soul on Fire. There's going to be moments, Soul on Fire, okay, coming up for you, where you will feel misunderstood, okay? This goes with your peers, your possible family, all that stuff, okay? You have to, again, remind yourself, Soul on Fire, every time, of your spiritual journey and the importance it is for your own fulfillment. There's going to be people that don't understand. Even if they say they possibly might understand, you can feel it. You can feel that they probably don't understand, and that is okay. It is not in their timeline to understand, okay? It is not for them to understand you. They don't have to understand you. But that doesn't mean that you must feel down about people misunderstanding you. Does this make sense? It feels like to me like this gets to you sometimes. So what I'm suggesting you do is remind yourself, of course, remember to, you know, when it comes to like YouTube and social media, create a YouTube page or a social media page or whatever where it's only spirituality, right? It's only what you believe for yourself. And a community, like the community we have on Discord, like the Lighthouse, all that stuff, right? Involve yourself in the spiritual community as much as you can whenever you feel misunderstood by others. Okay, because they might even say things, right? And they might not, they probably don't have the intention to hurt you, but it can hurt you, right? It can hurt you because they don't understand, okay? don't take these things seriously, okay? They're just lower energies in others that are trying to distract you. That's all it is, okay? They're just trying to distract you. And they're probably even teaching you a lesson on perseverance, okay? Remind yourself. Remind yourself of your greatness. Remind yourself of the love that you have for yourself. And remember, this journey is a very special journey, okay? Not everyone is on this journey. It's very special. I'm not saying that you're better than others, right? It's just a different journey, but it is a unique journey. Hold it in your heart for yourself. It's gonna be worth it in the end, okay? Someone asked something else. Where is the lighthouse? The lighthouse is in the video description down below. Is a link to the lighthouse community Discord. Okay, go check it out if you guys don't want to feel so lonely in your journey and you want other light workers like the cool light workers that are here to be on your journey as well. Yeah. How can we get a private reading with you, please? Yes, I only do at this moment. Yes, I'm only doing consultations plus a numerology reading, and I can also do a regular reading with my crystal ball here. The link is also in the video description down below. Okay. It is a bit pricey though. I will say this at this moment. I'm charging $100, $111 for the consultation plus the reading and the numerology reading and everything. Okay, it's this whole big thing. Now, I stopped doing personal readings, private personal readings. I used to only charge $40 for those. Okay, I stopped doing those because I have other things that are taking a lot of my time. But if you guys want a private reading with me, you cannot afford the $111. Okay, it feels like it's too much. Go to my Instagram. Okay, my Instagram is also in the video description down below. It's in my link tree, my little story there. And send me a message, okay, through there. And we can possibly do your reading through there. I've been doing my readings through there before because Instagram, you can just, it's really easy. You can just, call each other through voice chat and stuff like that. Very simple to use it there. So if you guys are interested in that, go check out my Instagram, okay? This thing is bothering me since a long time. Do I have much time with my mother? She has been sick for a long time now. Okay. These are going to be very difficult for me to answer. Yes, okay, Ridma. I'm not going to be like other mediums or readers or whatever that are just going to tell you some random shit, okay? If I can't tell you something, especially something as big as this, okay? I cannot tell you it because it's a major event that you have to go through that is going to influence you, okay? But I will try my absolute best, Ridma. Show me. Everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to be okay. Calm your spirit, Ridma. You cannot know how much time. You cannot. But it is not as short as you think it is. Everything's gonna be okay. Ridma, okay? This is what I got from your guides. They want your spirit to be calm. Okay? Yeah. That's the best I can do at this moment for you, okay? You're very welcome, Ridma. You're very, very welcome. Yeah. Okay. I feel stuck in life, lost interest in everything, and I ain't getting a job. Okay. So you are in a dark night of the soul and an existential crisis at this moment. Yes. Okay. So that is okay. Affirm. I don't know how long you've been going on a spiritual journey, Simone. If you just, it feels like you just awoken, possibly. Oh, never mind. No, yeah, it feels like you have just awoken, or awakened, or whatever you want to call it. Okay. Okay. So what you have to start understanding is that everything is energy, and everything that you say, especially if you say it with intention, will be manifested in your world. Okay. So from now on, you're gonna start since 5 years. Perfect. Yeah. So okay. So affirm yourself. Okay. Affirm yourself. That start affirming to yourself that you are going to find your purpose. Okay. Start affirming to yourself that you're going to be successful in your soul's mission, in your soul's purpose, that you're going to heal. Begin to affirm this for yourself. You're practicing the law of assumption at this moment, okay? Forget about the job and all this other stuff, all these things. The reason why you have no interest in getting a job right now, you feel stuck and all that stuff, is because the universe is trying to get you to go internal, right, in your heart again. Maybe you've done it before, but it's time to do it again. Yes, it's trying to get you to go to the right path now, because you've been going on the wrong timeline, right? So it's taking you out of that timeline of work mode and system and matrix, right? And getting you to come back to your heart again, right? Getting you to come back to your truth again. Okay? So in those moments that you feel stuck, right? Because I know how it feels. You feel stuck, man, everything sucks. Even the interest in spirituality sucks, all these things, right? In those moments, try your best, and I know force is a strong word, but try your best to force yourself a little bit to just meditate, okay? To just put some music, meditation music on, and just calm the mind, calm the spirit. It doesn't feel like you have been trying to meditate, at least not recently anyway. It feels like the lower energies have been stopping you. So yes, focus on your inner work. That's exactly what's going on with you right now. You see, again, if you focus on the outside, right, the outside is going to tell you, well, you have no job, right? You have nothing going for you. Look at all these other people working, right? You have no money, right? It's putting all this fear and stress on you, okay? And fear and stress is going to block your inner child, okay? It's going to literally, make her feel extreme fear and not want to move with purpose and with passion and all that stuff. So what the universe is trying to get you to do is it's trying to get you to heal your inner child, okay? It's trying to get you to return to yourself again, okay? And work through the fears that you have at this moment. Right now, for sure, one of the biggest fears that you probably have is the fear of failure. Yeah, probably. Fear of the unknown, right? Usually money problems come with fear of the unknown because you don't know what's going to happen with your life, right? I don't have no money. I don't have a job. I don't know what's gonna happen with me. Am I gonna be somebody or whatever? Be somebody, right? All of those are fears. That's a root chakra blockage. So what I suggest for you is get stuck on the root chakra. It's awesome. That's cool that you know all these things already. So you already kind of know what to do. All right. So what I suggest is just kind of allow yourself this time. Yeah. Like allow yourself. I know that that voice is very powerful, very strong, right? It's very strong because it's like it wants you to compare yourself to others and society and your insecurities and all that stuff. But for right now, Simon, try your best to meditate and try your best to focus on your breath work. I'm pretty sure you have breath work that you do or whatever, something like that. Focus on the breath work, yeah, and focus on clearing the mind. Yes, when you focus on breathing while you're meditating, when you breathe in deeply, you're literally relaxing yourself because you're bringing lots of oxygen to the blood, and it's almost like a high, kind of, right? So you're kind of relaxing yourself, and that relaxes the spirit as well. Yeah, and if you focus only on your breath, the negative voices around you that are saying all these things like you suck and you're never gonna get a job, all this nonsense, right, from the lower self, you're gonna start to cloud it, right? They're not gonna be so loud anymore because you're focusing on the breath instead. Yeah, and then eventually this is gonna help you return back to the observer you. Yes, now you're observing, right? Your lower self instead of being the lower self. Yes, this makes sense? Okay. So do that. Work on your fears as well. Okay. Look up your root chakra affirmations. Whichever ones that are that resonate with you. There's a bunch of them on Google. You can look them up on Google. There's a lot. Okay. All of them will work. All of them will work because if you have enough intention in them, right? You give enough energy to the words, right? They will work. Now, when you are doing your affirmations and you are giving the affirmations energy, don't give it like try to be loud and force, right? Don't do that. It's more of like feed the affirmations with love instead, right? Let's say this is like my lower energy, right? I'm gonna give you guys an example. Let's say this is my lower energy and it's telling me that I suck, right? That fear of failure, you suck, you're never gonna do anything. Why would you start anything on YouTube? Blah blah blah, right? But I'm meditating, right? So if let's say I feel it, the insecurity, I'm feeling it. It's in my inner child, right? But I remind myself, like, oh, let's remind ourselves to focus on the breath. Now our awareness is going to the breath rather than to the lower self, right? Then then it's easier, right, to focus on something outside of that feeling. Even if you still feel it inside of you and it feels dense, right? You're not identifying with it anymore. Okay? You tell yourself like, nope, I'm just observing this energy, right? This is how Simon's inner child feels, but not how Simon's observer feels. Just the inner child. Okay? Separate yourself within, guys. Right? Separate your inner child. Separate your higher self. Separate the observer. If the way to heal, guys, the way to heal is by accessing these versions of ourselves, right? Yes, not working towards it exactly. It's okay, no worries. Remember, healing, you have to be patient, man. You cannot force anything. You have to be very, very patient, okay? So this is what, again, I always say this, guys, and it's the exact same way as the gym, guys, okay? You go to the gym, you do your exercises, right? And you do it enough to stress the muscle so it can grow. It's the same thing with your mind, right? It's the same thing with your alchemy, okay? You have to be able to practice your alchemy every time. This is why you have to change your perspective, yeah? When a lower energy is attacking you, right? Even the word attacking, I don't even like that word, right? Because it's like a lower word. When the lower energy is disrupting your stillness, yes? Keep the perspective of what is the universe teaching me right now. Yes, it's there. The energy's there, and yes, it's telling me a story. Yeah, Edgar, you suck. You're never gonna do anything, right, with your life, right? That's the insecurity that's telling me the story. But you know what? I don't have to believe it. Even if it's there, even if I feel it, and even if my inner child is feeling it, I don't have to believe it and I don't have to consent to it because I am the observer self now. Practice this, man, every day with affirmations, right? With visualizing yourself as the observer self, and then your inner child is right here, right? Feeling all the feelings, right? Vision. Begin to separate yourself, guys. Every single day when you are practicing your meditations, right? Try to access these versions of you. By the way, you are accessing all of these versions of you every single day without even knowing. It is just your awareness of accessing these versions of you. Why do you think you go out into the world and you want to start a new project, right? Like, let's say start a business, but then you're like, man, I don't feel like I'm going to be able to do it. I don't feel like I don't know if I'm going to be able to gain enough money off of this, all these things, right? That's not you saying that. That's your inner child that is hurt saying that, right? Okay? Your inner child needs to be healed. Because the inner child is where all the inspiration comes from, is where all the fun comes from, the creativity comes from. If your inner child is feeling good, right, then you're going to move with absolute purpose. It's going to be easy. It's going to be fun. Yeah, every now and then a lower thought will come in, but it's going to be boom. You're going to be able to transmute that with your training. Yeah, the training that you've been doing by meditating all the time, right? What is the inner child really for? The inner child is just another part of you. The inner child is just another part of your soul. It's your inner child, literally your soul, right? It's just your soul coming into a world like this, right? On the other side, guys, there is only love. In the 5D and up crystalline version of ourselves, crystalline body, light body, there is only love. Hate and fear and lower energies, they don't exist with God, right? They don't exist after the earth. The earth realm is where fear is. After the earth realm, which is realm 1, excuse me, right? 5D, there is only love, guys. Fear does not exist. You cannot hurt anybody else. So, we are always in a childlike form when we are over there. We're always in fun form. That is our original soul self. Then that original soul self comes into this world as a child and then gets programmed by this world, and then it hardens you. Yes. So what you have to do actively at this moment is protect your inner child with your warrior self, right? You're going to separate yourself. You have a warrior self as well. Your warrior self is the part of you that took all the hits when you were going through that dark night of the soul, and it was very intense. The one that was taking all the hits was the warrior self. Right? The one that was protecting you was the warrior self. If you don't have a connection to your warrior self, you have less protection, right? All of these things are different parts of you, man, that you need to access. Yes? How to heal the inner child? Yes. Healing the inner child is difficult, obviously, but as a light worker, it should come much easier for us, okay? Healing yourself, healing your inner child it's not really about healing. Yes, it's about healing, but it's just about returning back to your true self again, okay? It's about you returning back to who you really are when you first came in here, before you got programmed, right? Before society told you, actually, you shouldn't be an artist, you're not going to make money. You need to be a doctor. You need to be a lawyer. You need to do something with, numbers, math, so you can make money, right? It doesn't matter if it doesn't fulfill you. Money is all that matters. That's this world here. Yes. We came in here to destroy that system. And the way to do that is by healing our inner child, so that then we can be fulfilled. Yeah? That's how you're going to find your soul's purpose as well. When you heal your inner child and your soul will tell you your soul's purpose. What exactly you want to do. What they are excited to do. Yeah? So, the way to do it is through shadow work, guys. Shadow work. Okay? What is shadow work? Shadow work is the lower parts of yourself that you have either pushed down right? Because you, one, don't accept, okay? You don't accept these parts of yourself, or you're afraid of these parts of yourself. Yes? And usually that fear is coming from your inner child. Your inner child is afraid of the lower self, of your lower self, right? So you have to be your own higher self and protect your inner child from the lower self, from your own lower self, right? Again, all of these things are happening within. You see how many things are happening within that need healing and need talking to and connecting to, and yet we're out here instead. We're out here thinking that we're going to fix ourselves with things from the outside when we first have to come within, guys, okay? To do your shadow work, you are holding on to blockages that have been there for such a long time, and they need to be expressed. They need to be expressed. In the spiritual realm, everything is expression. Everything is energy, okay? You express energies. If you have a lower energy that's been in you for such a long time, okay, and it's creating blockages, and you don't even want to think about it, right? This trauma that you have, you don't even want to think about it, right? You're building it and building it and building it inside. It needs to be expressed. That's what shadow work is, okay? It's you letting it out. That lower energy that's been there for such a long time, letting it out. That trauma that it's been there for such a long time, letting it out. Yeah, that's what shadow work is, guys, okay? Okay, it's about you being able to bring that out of you. Now, a lot of you guys, the reason why shadow work can be difficult is because you don't even know what you need healing from, right? So you need like maybe possibly a professional to come and bring that out of you, yes? Or you probably already know what it is, you just don't want to go through it because it's too painful. And that's most of you guys, right? You have to go through it. You have to go through the shadow work, guys. You just have to do it. That's the way you're going to heal, man. Okay? You have to speak to your lower self. You have to speak to your demons. You have to speak to your shadow. You have to let them express themselves. You have to let the pain that your inner child is feeling, you have to let it express itself. Sometimes your inner child, a lot of you guys, your inner child is angry at you because you haven't said hi to it. You don't even acknowledge it. The thing is, guys, the different parts of ourselves are also separate entities. They have their own energies, right? So your inner child feels like, man, they're not even listening to me. They don't even care about me. They feel hurt because you're not listening to them. Speak to them, man. Speak to them. Visualize them in front of you, right? And this is what helped me as well when I healed my inner child. I held my inner child in my arms, right? Like exactly how I'm doing right here. And I caressed my inner child. I gave it love. The love that it needed when it was a kid and it didn't get. The love that the society took away. I gave it that. Myself. To myself. That's what being a master alchemist is. But you must believe. The reason why this doesn't work with a lot of you guys is because you guys still believe that you're just one person. No, you are not. That belief is out the window already. You are a bunch of different energies inside of you. And a lot of those energies need healing, yes. What is beyond the 5D? Beyond the 5D is the other dimensions. Up until the Ascended Master dimension, which is basically like the 12th dimension. And then after that, it just keeps going until you get to God. Until you get to I am. Okay, until you get to the higher chakras, right? The chakras are also indicative of the dimensions, yeah? You just get closer and closer to God, basically. The higher you go in dimensions, the more you become the I am. I sit in meditation, but I find it hard to visualize. Okay, here's the thing about visualization, guys. Yeah, you probably are already visualizing, Simone. It's just that you feel like your visualizations need to be stronger. They don't, okay? All visualizations are feelings that you are feeling, and then you are interpreting those feelings with your third eye. With your third eye vision. That's it. It doesn't have to be a perfect picture. It really doesn't. right? It's just about you connecting to that energy. And then when you connect to that energy, it's going to give you a vision. That's it. Very simple, okay? But, of course, if you need help with your visualization, try this, okay? Visualize something very simple. Visualize either a circle or better yet, a triangle. Just a triangle. It could be whatever color. Usually I like to do like a gold color or like a yellow color. Visualize it in front of you, okay? And try your best to keep it still. Right? When you're closing your eyes, obviously. Try your best to keep it still. And then once you start getting good at keeping that triangle still, like that in your mind, then try to move the triangle. Yeah? Try to move the triangle in your mind. Try to spin it this way, try to spin it that way. Remember, like I said before, guys, your mind is just like a muscle. Okay, you need to practice and train it. You can train the same way. This is how I train my visualization. Visualize a triangle and start moving it around, right? If you can't move it around yet or anything like that, and you just visualize a triangle and it's all over the place, right? You're at the beginning stages of visualization, so just focus. Usually in about a week, you should get good at this, okay? All right. When you reach the highest chakra, do you come out of your body? It would really depend exactly, right, on what it is that you are doing. Are you having an out-of-body experience, or are you doing a remote viewing? And it also depends on oh, actually, yes. I just got a download on that. Yes. Not all of you guys, by the way, not all of you guys are going to, have an out-of-body experience by reaching the higher chakras, right? It's actually going to feel like, for me, I had like a remote viewing experience. I saw myself like on top of myself, right? Which I'm guessing is probably the same thing as that, but it's a weird feeling. It doesn't feel like how when your third eye is opening, right? It's more of like a feeling here, and then like a very, I wouldn't say drunk feeling, like a woozy drunk feeling, right? Like almost like magic, like magic around you. It's very strange, but it feels very good. Like you feel high, like love and high. That's how you're gonna feel like when you feel the chakras on top of your crown chakra. Yeah, okay, and it's almost going to feel like a stem coming out of your head and going up like that. It's really cool though. So should I feel inner child and bug it? Yeah, you need to talk to your inner child. You need to talk to your inner child as your higher self, or as like your inner self, or another version of yourself. You could even call that version of yourself a teacher version of yourself. Guys, you have all the tools. Like you don't have to say higher self, right? You could say God self, right? Everything is, the consciousness dictates the universe. Yeah, there's many different versions of yourself. I mean, for me personally, I like to call my higher self like the higher chakra version of myself, the one that knows that's wisdom. It's like higher elevation, higher dimensions. And then there's another version of myself that likes to take action in this world, right? That version of myself is more of like the lower dimensions, right? But it's balanced, so it's working through love. I call this the supreme self, right? And I activate my supreme self right before I start working, or if I need motivation. He comes out and he's ready to work, right? It's almost like an alter ego type of thing, okay? Well, it is kind of, but not a negative one. A positive one. Okay. All right. All right, guys. I think this is it for this live. This was a wonderful live. Lots of cool, a couple cool new people that I spoke to today, which is cool. If you guys still haven't yet hit up the Lighthouse. It is a Lightworker Discord community for any one of us Lightworkers that feel misunderstood and feel lonely in our journeys, and you want to have a group, a community of the Soul Fam, people going through the same journey as you, because this journey is not easy. Yes, the link is in the video description down below, guys. Go check it out. Also, if you guys want a consultation with myself, you guys can also check out the link is also in the video description down below. If you guys want a reading, yeah, because I have been getting messages every now and then for this, so I'm opening this up again. If you guys want a private reading with myself, okay, go ahead and just message me on my Instagram, and we could set one up possibly for today, maybe even tomorrow. Okay. Other than that, I love you guys so very, very much. And keep meditating. Keep connecting to spirit. Keep connecting to your light body. Keep connecting to spirituality. And don't forget the importance of your mission. We are actively, all of us, healing Mother Earth. I love you guys so very much. Thank you, Christina. Thank you guys for being here. And I'll be back on a Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. I'll see you guys then. Namaste.